Oh yeah, Dry, did you see the latest copyright claim from yesterday? I don't know if you saw it. It's the stupidest, it might be the stupidest copyright claim I've ever seen. It is so dumb. I'm gonna wait for your reaction before I say anything about it. Dude, the copyright system literally caught Bongo's drums as copyright for this song. Insane. They really think some guy just, like, pre-song drums, pre-song drum warm-ups is Bongo, and that deserves a copyright strike or copyright claim. It is so dumb. I can't believe it. But yeah, that's up there for the dumbest. Well, okay, it's between that and the Swedish guy that put lyrics over Zelda songs and then tried to claim those. I don't know which one's worse. Dude, I have enough stupid copyright claims that I could make a whole compilation of like dumbest copyright claims I've ever gotten. This one takes the cake for being the funniest, yeah. This one's insane. I'm sure it's an AI checker doing it. That video's like, what, 13 years old? There's no way they even care. But I mean, the worst part is, so it's blocked in Russia and Belarus. Those are not, you know, primary demographics, so I'm not that worried. But it is really stupid that a completely false copyright claim can get a block anywhere. Will you please stop practicing this shit and actually start runs? Do you want me to just fail more? Do you want to see resets or do you want to see completion runs? Good auto mod. What did it say? Dry let it through. Razcat, you're lucky you're a regular. Why didn't I play Night Rain with you, Nelly? I'm sorry. I should have. I actually just hate you guys, sorry. That's why I had to find out this way. Fair. I love how both of you said fair. Was that coordinated or same brain cell? Same cell, nice. And Deku, I guess. Well, I guess technically you could skip Deku. Cool. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot that health is a thing. That's how life works. Yeah, I guess it is important to pay attention to your health. Lesson learned from speedrunning. I think we said King Kong Magnum Dong. He's been here for such a long time, but still every month it's always still a bunch of pause. Oh. Was I not paying attention to health again? Did I get hit twice in the Dampier race? I guess I must have. You guys distracted me again. Man, that's kind of annoying. I was looking at where I failed runs yesterday, and I realized most of my runs, at least like before today, the failures have been primarily pause buffer related stuff. So I was thinking like, okay, it kind of sucks that I'm failing runs, but like, if it's pause buffering related, at least I'm getting most of the gameplay stuff right. And then this run today has been like, no, I can't blame pause buffering. It's all a skill issue. Am I competing in the X Games this year? Yeah, they finally added OOT to the X Games, so I'll be there this year. They have a hardcore Hessing category now. I'm gonna be showing off my Hessing skills live at the X Games. Can I laugh like Ganondorf? No, I've never laughed. Two pause, that's super good. Okay, very good split. Only way that could have been better is if Volvagia appeared in a closer hole on the second cycle, but I mean this is already going to be a best. Nice, but very good. Remember when that guy was complaining about me practicing Golf? I wonder how that guy feels now. That's right, I still remember. Dude, the dodges. Did you see that? That was early. I couldn't quite tell if I was on the right cycle or a cycle early. So what sucks is that it actually was fine. I got a bad camera, but On CRT, I wouldn't have been able to see that visual cue for sure. On monitor, I actually was. But then I just paused early, and I couldn't quite tell if I was... I had like a slight feeling that I was on the early cycle, but I couldn't tell for sure. Yeah, let me go practice that a bit. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I mean, luckily, air conditioning exists. Really? That's bad. Can't even see. How did that work? That was just pure luck. That was just a guess. I can't wait for this to PB. Someone watches my run to try to learn stuff, and then they watch that and try to learn what I'm doing, and then are like, dude, what am I supposed to learn from? Oh no, I got copyright claimed again. Bongo played a copyrighted song right there. The VOD's gonna get blocked now. Dystopian ass copyright laws, yeah. For those who didn't see earlier, my last VOD actually got a copyright claim from some like live band thing from like a 13-year-old video because the drums sounded like Bongo's drums right there. It's actually insane. Yeah, literally a single note repeated. Lots of extra buffers this run. This run is slowly radicalizing me against buffers. I'm getting more and more annoyed with pause buffering the more I run this. Even though I should love buffering. No, you know what it was? It was Ship. Ship gave me god tier buffers, and going back to anything less makes me sad. Shape of Arcanium pause buffering was so good. I'd never miss a buffer. Yeah, spoiled by better technology. Ruined by PC gaming, yeah. I just need to be able to hook my 5080 up to my Wii. That'll fix everything. Dude. I can't wait for that to be in the record. Owned by a branch. Is there any small sound or visual that I get tired of seeing or hearing? Not really. Anything I dislike, I usually just tune out. There's actually things I actively like the sound of picking up a bomb drop is one of the greatest sounds in any video game. I get pure joy when I hear that sound effect. I hope to hear that sound effect right here. Dang. The rupee pickup sound is not that great of a sound. It's pretty meh. It's better when it's a lot. If you're picking up like 100 rupees at a time, that's a pretty good sound. Just a single one, don't really care. Link's footsteps in Temple of Time, you always liked as a kid. Actually, honestly, the sound design with the footsteps in this game is actually really good. I actually only noticed it because of a hack one time where I noticed like some footstep sounds in some places in a certain ROM hack felt off, which then made me pay more attention to the footstep sounds in the regular game. There's actually like a lot of specific footstep sounds for different terrain, and it all makes sense. It's actually fairly well designed. Yeah, you don't notice it until you notice it suck. Footstep sounds were off 3 out of 10 mod, yeah. Yeah, it's the footsteps on... Actually, that's actually the reason why I felt it was off in a certain hack, because they used the ice footstep sounds on something that wasn't ice. And so it just felt strange. Yeah, uncanny, that might be the word. But yeah, this game honestly has a lot of good sound design. I mean, Zelda games in general usually have pretty good sound design. Yeah, and directional sound. Because directional sound wasn't really that common back then, right? Like, I'm sure it's not the first game, but definitely very good for its time. Directional sound is like half the reason people can even do blind runs of this. Blue warp sound. The blue warp sound is good in most normal cases until you're testing, like, and practicing wrong warps with it, and then the sound gets really grating. It's actually one of the few sounds that can annoy me in this, if I hear it too much from testing and practice. Yeah, just don't practice it, and then I won't hear it. Never freeze GZ. Never do a GZ pause while the blue warp is going. What? That I've literally never seen that happen before. I didn't even think that was possible. I can save this, but this is really stupid. Well, that's new to me. I don't get how things keep happening. It's always, not always Spirit, but things keep happening in Spirit that are things that I have never seen before. Couldn't have been a crit wiggle, right? No, I wasn't at low health, so couldn't have been a crit wiggle. I genuinely have no idea what happened. Your angle there, like, all you have to do is hold left. Holding left should always set your angle to be perfect. So this can still PB, it's just gonna be, if it does PB, it'll be by a small amount. And I have to do non-bomb OI setup here. Yeah, this'll be another one that, like, if it PBs, it's gonna be by a few seconds at best. Did I really just roll early? I didn't even think you could roll early there. Well, I guess now I know. Yeah, knowing is half the battle. I mean, it unironically is an OOT. This game is all a knowledge check, or like 80% of it is. Nope. Please side hop. Please side hop. Dude, why does this keep happening? I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, well that probably kills PB. Yeah, this is gonna miss PB by like 15 seconds or something. No, maybe a bit more, actually. Rip. Yeah, if I dropped the SFM Hess and just didn't go for it, I might have PB'd. It's so annoying, because I keep, like, buffering 2 extra frames on the SFM Hess, and then I gotta go backwards, and then if I try to save it too late, then it's just kind of over. Yeah, dude, it's another thing to add to the buffering sucks list. Give me ship buffering. I want to go back to my ship. But yeah, my annoyance at buffering only grows. Yeah, at least it's not IQ buffering. I get the best legitimate version buffering. Still not good enough for me anymore. My Q is just when it looks like Link is 1 ESS past directly facing forward. It's kind of just a feel. Like this one, it looks like it's straightforward. And then this one looks like it's 1 ESS. Actually, that might be 2. No, okay, that was wrong. Okay. Don't listen to me. Feel-based gaming, there's an example of feel-based gaming right there. I mean, I would like a more specific cue, but it feels difficult to get unless you waste more time, like, trying to set up an exact angle before pausing. Westward YOLO survived in the year of our Lord 2025. Okay, look, YOLO makes more sense in a speedrunning sense. Okay, when speedrunners say YOLO, it's not the same as, like, the general populace use of YOLO, like a decade ago, where it got old. You see, in speedrunning, YOLO ended up referring to no setup, and so it has a place in the speedrunning vocabulary. So it's not, we are not the same as just random Zoomers saying YOLO 10 years ago. It's just a quicker way to say no setup or setupless or whatever. What about Yobo? Yobo is always dumb. I'll say it. Why not just say I'm going sicko mode? I can't say that without cringing. Dude, I can't bonk that without cringing. Weird? Weird? Dang, so much time lost in that split. Do I have swag? I have negative swag. I do not have Skibidi Riz, which is probably a good thing. Why not? Because I'm not a Zoomer. Ohio Riz. Why is Ohio Riz a thing? I feel like people from Ohio are the least likely people to have Riz. I don't understand why that is a thing. Why specifically do the kids like to talk about Riz from Ohio? Not Wyoming? Oh, I'm sure Wyoming has the best Riz. You won't find Maximum Child heaps at it if I'm gonna diss Ohioans. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say anything. No, it's okay. Ohioans are cool. Totally. What is Arizona Riz even like? Non-existent. Oh, we were talking the other day about how I said that I remember I had some bounty that was like Max% Child related that I couldn't remember what it was. I remember now. It was just any item added to Max% Child, and I think it was paid out when Jolin found the wrong warp to the Lake Hylia Lab skull. I paid that out. I have paid out one bounty. I forgot what the amount was. Yeah, we're talking about bounties specifically for OOT. Other games have had, yeah, much bigger bounties. Although if we're talking general competition money and not specifically a bounty, then Danny's OMS series, how much was the prize pool for that? I think the total prize pool was over 1,000. I forgot how much first place won. I got second place. Forgot how much I won from that. But that's up there, I guess. Tob got third, I think, but I'm pretty sure Tob was in the money at least. But Count won. Count won, I got second. I would have won if I didn't throw and if Tears of the Kingdom didn't stop me from doing the last task. I mean, maybe. I'm coping. Why only second place? I threw on task 1 because I thought task 1 was boring, and Tears of the Kingdom came out the week of task 10, so I didn't do it. That's my cope. Okay, to be fair, the fact that I effectively only did 8 out of 10 tasks and got second place, come on. I think that's pretty good. Did I regret it? No. It was a for fun thing. It's not like it was the most serious competition. And I stand by that task 1 was super boring, or at least the optimal route. I tried to do a fun, cool route. That was way too hard and slow. And honestly, task 10, the one that I skipped because of Tears of the Kingdom, it was like an okay, it wasn't like a task that I thought was amazing. It was like I was okay missing it. Uh-oh. This is really bad. That was basically the worst case scenario. So the hole I got at the start isn't that bad, but it is kind of sketchy. But I got a bad weird shot. Like, the way I'm supposed to do the weird shot for that first hole is I'm supposed to be close enough that Volvagia does the swipe attack and not the fire attack. But I got the weird kind of weird shot where it moved me backwards, so I got out of range of the swipe, into range of shooting the fire. So I had to bail, or else I'd die. Then I had to try again, fail the weird shot, try again, and Volvagia gave me the worst hole, the middle hole, which is one that I have to also bail on. I tried to get 8 hits in there, and then I was going to try to do one more bomb for the 9th hit, but actually getting to Volvagia on time was just going to never happen. So, combination of bad luck and skill issue, but it made it very difficult. But yeah, that's going to be it for that run. Dang. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for runs today, guys. At least that run was fairly good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Gonna go raid someone.